I've been thinking about this and about how I wanted to talk to you about this. I've seen a lot of other videos on this, and most of the time it's very sterile. I mean, women out there, they're kind of closed up about the whole subject of menopause. But, I mean, if we're all going through it, then why can't we all just say it as it is? I've seen a lot of women go through menopause. Some of them don't handle it very well at all. And others don't act like they have any symptoms of it, very little symptoms at all. If there ever was any symptoms, because maybe that's just the way that they were anyway before menopause hit. But here's the thing. Everybody is going to have to go through menopause, at least every woman. How we drew this lot, I have no idea. I mean, we got menstruation, we got the birth, we got the menopause, and then you hear guys about the whole, well, they go through menopause too, and then they have like their own, when a woman is going through pregnancy, they go through some kind of symptoms just like that, yada yada yada. No. See, okay, this is a female thing, alright? You want to mimic it and you want to hang around for it and act like that maybe you might be going through something like it because you're sympathizing with your wife or girlfriend over what she's going through. That's such a sweet gesture, but you know what? We're going through enough without having to hold your hand through it too. Okay? Right now, we need you to understand what we're going through. This isn't something that we chose. This isn't something that we wanted to happen. Hell, we just want to get on with our lives. We just want to be the happy-go-lucky person that we were before. Or, well, I mean, if we were a happy-go-lucky person before. I'd like to think that most of us were. Menopause is such an awful thing to bestow upon a woman. We go through our whole lives, we do everything that we're supposed to do. We have children, we raise them, we love them, we go through all the heartbreaks and all the heartaches. And after they're in college and they go through and they have their own families and then there's the grandchildren, all of a sudden, we're getting hit with something horrible. All of our emotions, they're just strung out there on a line to dry. We can't even control them. We would love to. There's half the times that I tell myself, this isn't me. Get a grip. Hold on. Be you. Alright? Remember who you are. But that is so hard to do. You want to. You really do. You want to hang on to this. You want to hang on to who you are. But menopause strips you of everything that you are. It makes you go through some of the worst changes in your life. You hear people talk about being like possessed and everything, you know, but menopause is almost like being possessed, because in your head you can see what you're doing. You can see yourself yelling, freaking out, crying, acting up, throwing yourself down on the bed and just saying, go away, leave me alone, I just want to lay here and not think anymore. It's not something that we're trying to do to our husbands. It's not something that we're trying to do to other people. We really wish to God we could stop it and make it go away. But it won't. It's got to run its course. The problem is that most women, we don't have very much of a sounding board. We don't have somebody that will understand, that we can talk to about, that will say, okay, I can do this with you. We don't have a partner in this. Because most of our husbands, men, boyfriends, sidekicks, let's say, whoever you're hanging out with, alright? Wives, partners, they just don't understand that this isn't something that we have any control over. We don't. Sometimes we just want to absolutely lose it in the middle of public and make a complete ass out of ourselves, and then go home and look at you and say, what? What? You didn't like it? Huh? Because next time I could do something a lot worse. It's just us trying to say, help me. I have no control over this. It just happens whenever it wants to. I lost it today at work. I mean, I really lost it. And then I went in and I yelled at one of the supervisors. And she's a lot younger than me. I mean, she's only like 19 years old. And I yelled at her and I just lit into her like you have no idea. I think I almost made her want to cry. I wish I hadn't done that. 'Cause now I have to live with that. I did try later on to apologize to her, but she was trying to apologize to me, which made it worse. What is menopause? We go through this whole cycle of becoming somebody that we're not. I just want to be me again. I just want to go back to being fun, laughing, watching movies and laughing my butt off. Just hanging out with my husband and loving the way that when he doesn't know that I look at him, I think he is the most handsome, sexiest person on the planet. And I can't get enough of looking at him. And then he'll turn and he'll look at me and he'll go, what? And I'll say, nothing. Just looking. He has no idea. But with this, it's coming between us. I know it's coming between us. He tries. He comes up to me and he hugs me. And he'll say, honey, are you okay? And I'll say, yeah, I'm okay, whatever. Go to work. But that's not me. I don't even know who that person is. That's somebody that all of this menopause, whatever it is, created. I just want to go back to me. I'm sure that there is a lot of women out there right now that know exactly what I'm talking about. You want to go back to you. You want to remember who you are, not what this made you. My God, we don't want to yell at people. We don't want to act out. We don't want to act like we're the biggest brats on the planet. I said brats, you noticed that, right? I didn't say the other B word. That was on my mind, but I'm being like PG. Can we do this? Can we become the people that we know that we are? Hell yes, we can. And we will. We're going to do this together. I have figured out that the reason that I'm constantly going off on people, I mean, okay, they had me on hormone replacement therapy, okay, so that's supposed to make me a lot better than I am. But it doesn't seem to be working so far, but I've only been on it for like, 2 weeks. I just put on my patch today to make it my 3rd week. Yeah, I'm on the patch. My doctor seems to think that the patch is better because it doesn't go through your liver. But I read and researched, which all of you should read, research, find out. This is your body. This is what you are putting into your body. So you need to know what you are doing with it. I researched. Yes, the patch does not go through your liver. Not right away anyway. But anything that you put in your body, it's absorbed through your skin into your system, ends up in your blood, and it will eventually pass through your liver. So, keep that in mind. I'm not sure if any hormone replacement therapy is safe, but I don't know. I guess this is basically a toss-up. Do you want to go through what you're going through, or do you want to try to make it better and become a less hostile person? I haven't bitten anybody's heads off yet, and there are no bodies buried in my backyard. I think that means I'm doing good. How about you? Any bodies in the backyard? Any friends that have secrets of having to like drag somebody in the middle of the night out into the woods and dig a hole? I don't think so. I hope so. If so, don't tell me, okay? Or tell me where nobody else can know. What am I talking about? No, don't tell me. Okay, anyway, so what we're going to do is we are going to all discuss, what are you on? Are you on a hormone replacement therapy? Are you on a patch? I'm on a patch. I'm not sure if it's making me better or worse. I really am not. God, I feel so angry all the time. Wish I didn't. So, what I want to know is, everybody out there, women, going through hormone replacement therapy, or are you doing it alone? Are you not on anything? Are you doing it the natural way? I did read up on the natural versus like the lab created, and according to what most of what I read, Mayo Clinic says that there isn't really any difference in risk. So I had to go with the patch. I hope I didn't make a bad decision. And I hope that none of you make a bad decision. Because let's all be here 10 years from now discussing how we went through this. Any of you out there that are going through this right now, that you cry all the time, and in your head you know, why am I crying? I don't have any real reason to cry. I just feel so sad or angry, and I take it out on people that I love or I care about, or I would never hurt in a million years. Let's figure this out together. Let's do this together. Most people have to go through this alone. Most women go through this alone. I think we go through this together. We do this together, and we make it okay. Any one of us that goes through something that the rest of us isn't, or if you have a problem, or if you have a certain situation that comes up and it bugs the crap out of you and you need to talk, or you do something that maybe you shouldn't have, or you said something to somebody that maybe you shouldn't have, let's all be here for each other. let's get through this. We don't want any dead bodies in the backyard. We don't want to have to come at 3 o'clock in the morning and talk you down. Let's talk you down over the internet, and let's all be together as one. You all have my respect. You all have my adoration, because I know what you're going through. I'm going through it too. So, this is video 1. I'll see you in video 2.